Redditor asks, "Hi guys, I want to build a project that will play MP3 audio files randomly from SD card on button push. Can this be built with ATtiny85 and DFPlayer? What will be your recommendations?" You sure can. I will hold my recommendations till the end, but for now, let's dive in. Here we have an ATtiny on a DigiStump board. Excuse the nails, I just did the shocks and brake pads on the Skyline. We have power going to the DFPlayer from the DigiStump. Make sure you connect it like this. More on that later. From GPIO 0, we have a wire going to a small push button. On GPIO 2, we have a wire going through a 1.2 kilo ohm resistor to the RX pin of the DFPlayer. We then have the wires either side of the ground going to the speaker. Important to note this is a mono amp but can be stereo for headphones. I just have a small 8 ohm speaker here for the demonstration. Let's add some power to see what happens. Either the DFPlayer or ATtiny is very susceptible to power if it isn't right, and there is a fine line. Nothing works. For this demo I am using a power bank as it seems to work best. As I push the button, the player randomly picks a file from the SD card. The SD card has the files in an MP3 folder named as you see here. The card needs to be less than 32 gigabytes, formatted to FAT32. As for my recommendations, I wouldn't use a DFPlayer or a ATtiny. Personally, I have found them pretty unfriendly with Arduino, and for the same price you could get an ESP32 with Bluetooth streaming or an I2S amp for a direct connection. Check out my MP3 player series for a good overview of that. Wiring and code is free on my Patreon.